Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Tasty Tuesdays with Landon Mendoza, and I am Landon Mendoza, and happy first official day of fall. That is right, today, September 22nd, is the first official day of fall, or the autumn equinox. And I'm super excited because fall is my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite season, and what better food to symbolize fall than by the pumpkin. The pumpkin is a classic. Pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice anything. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a pumpkin banana bread. It looks really good, right? I'm really proud of this. It's the first time I baked bread. It tastes amazing as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you guys do, leave a like, subscribe, all the usual things. And I'm just going to stop talking and let's just start baking. So without further ado, here's how to make this pumpkin banana bread. Enjoy. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is to get a bowl and then add 2 cups of sugar to the bowl. So I got my sugar here. You're just going to add 1, and then you're going to add another cup, and 2. Okay, next you're going to get 2/3 a cup of cooking oil, and then you just pour it in. After you're done with that, you basically just stir it up with a whisk, or if you have one of those fancy electrical things, you can do that too. That'll be probably way easier. Okay, and then once you mix that up a little bit, you can start to add in your 4 eggs. You just do slowly, one at a time. 1. You see that? That looks pretty good, right? It looks very, very bakery. As in, you're baking things. Then once you're done stirring that and you think everything's good and stirred for now, you just put this aside. Then you get out another bowl and a sifter, and you're gonna basically add all the dry ingredients in, which includes, first off, 3 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. So I think that's about 1/3, so hopefully this will be fine. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons of baking soda. There you go. Then after that, you're gonna have 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, not sugar, salt. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So you're gonna need baking soda and baking powder for this. Don't get them confused. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Well, I love cinnamon so much. That's one of my favorite things about fall, is like all the cinnamon things, which leads into like winter time as well. So you need 1 of those. And then finally, you're gonna need 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. And word of caution here, always look if it says tablespoon or teaspoon. Like, it's just so easy to mix those up, and it could really mean a world of difference if you use one or the other. And once you're done with that, you just basically just sift it up. I don't know if there's like an official way to like sift things, but you know, I'm just like trying to not make a mess, which I'm making a mess. Gosh darn. It smells definitely like ginger. Sift, 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 sift. Try not to make a mess, like I did. That's a faster way to do this. I'm still new to the baking game, if you couldn't tell. And after you're done with that, you just take another whisk, and then you just try to make sure you mix it all up before you move on to the next step. Okay, and then once you're done sifting all this and mixing it all together, you're gonna take your sugar mixture, and then you're gonna pour all of the dry stuff into the wet stuff. So you're just gonna slowly add all of this into here. Oh gosh, I wish I was strong enough to do this. Okay, hold up. Let's see, I think I got this. So I think this will be easier if I do this. Hopefully it won't make that much of a mess. Okay, slowly mix it in here. I probably should have used a bigger bowl to actually stir this in, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. Life's about mistakes, and as long as you learn from them, that's all that matters. So you just slowly mix them all together. I really wish I had one of those electronic mixers. That would be so much easier, and it would save so much time and a lot less stress and work for me. But you know what? Eventually, one day I'll get to buying that. But for now, I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Ooh, do you see this consistency? It's like, ooh, I'm baking. I'm always excited every time like things are like slowly turning out the way that I plan it to. So hopefully this will work. It's starting to get a little bit rough or more hard to like stir. It's getting a lot more solid, so hopefully that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I'm also supposed to be adding 2/3 cups of water to this a little bit, so I think maybe I should add a little bit at a time for this, just so it's not as solid. Okay, yeah, that's making it a lot less solid, which is easier for me to stir now. Okay, that's a good thing. And then while you're doing this, you can also heat up the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So by the time you're doing all this, the oven will be ready to go. So in the meantime, you can just heat that up. And after you're done with that, you can just continue on doing this. Now, honestly, you could like preheat it like before you even start any of this, but you know what, I'm slow at doing all this kind of stuff. I'm still new at it, and I'm also talking to you guys and doing it at the same time, so that's why I'm not gonna preheat it too long. So, okay, we're almost done. So just sift in a little bit more. Okay, it's starting to become a little bit rough now, so probably add the water, a lot of water. Okay, we're almost done, but it smells amazing. This is so hard to do. Okay, then after you are done doing that, you're gonna be adding in 2 more things, which is 1, ripe bananas, or basically just a half a cup, or which I found in this case was just 1 single banana. So you just basically just plop that in there, because it is banana bread after all. Oof, look at that. Oof. But the whole reason we are doing this entire thing is for fall and for autumn. And what fruit is associated? I think it's a fruit. What fruit is associated with fall besides apples? Pumpkin. So that's the whole reason why we're doing this. So it's called, the recipe calls for 1 and 15 ounces of pumpkin. So I'm assuming it's 1 pound and 15 ounces. So I'm assuming it's just this entire can. I'm hoping, I really hope so. I don't know how to open a can. Wow, this is like the first time I'm opening a can too. I feel like I'm such like a virgin when it comes to a lot of these cooking things, but I'm slowly doing it, so pretty proud. It smells like pumpkin, that's for sure. Then do I just like put it in here? Like, I don't, I'm so afraid. If I mess up, like when I'm this close to the end, like, I don't think I'd forgive myself. Oh, this is a lot less solid than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let me just get a little bit of that and let me just slowly mix it in. Oof, oof, it definitely looks like fall. What's your favorite fall color? Because mine is personally, I think it's more of like the orange / maroon colors. Ooh, it smells like pumpkin too. It smells like pumpkin pie. I can't wait to try this, honestly. This is my first time baking bread, so I'm really excited just to see what this tastes like. And it's like this beautiful orange color too, like, gosh. I know, I'm almost done. Sorry. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for the can. So you're just gonna finish mixing this and then we'll move on to the next step. Do you see that? Times like this where I really wish I had the electric mixer. Maybe for best Black Friday, I'll get it. Okay, then the last thing that you're gonna need to do before you pop it into the pan is get some toasted pecans or anything, pecans, however you pronounce it, and you just basically just stir it into the mixture. And if you want to save some for later to put on top, that's what I'm going to be doing. But for now, just mix it all in, because you know, it's not really fall without something pecan, because I love pecan pie, that's for sure. I love all pies, so I feel like this is really something to do. And I toasted them before I actually started this, just so it would be a little bit easier, because I prefer being toasted than just like right out of the bag or wherever you get it. So you can do that. Okay, and then once you think that is done, you are ready to put them in the pan. So let's go and put them in the pan. Okay, I only had these baking bread pan things, so hopefully these will be enough. If not, I have a third one, but hopefully I'll just need 2. So first off, you're gonna want to take some non-stick spray, and you're just gonna spray the insides. And then you're gonna get some parchment paper, then you're just gonna cut it to the length of the pan. And then you're just gonna wanna basically just lay it down. Just so when you're done and everything, you can just lift it up so easy out of the pan. Tin, pan. words. Okay, again, hopefully this will be enough for this batter. If not, I always have a third one, but I would have to cut out a third one because I only cut out 2 parchment paper things, but we'll see. Okay, so you're just gonna pour one of them into the thing. Ooh, this is, oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Gosh darn. What is this? Ah, this is not what I thought was gonna happen. No, no, no. Anyways, that's not supposed to happen at all. So, you know, I'm just gonna get new parchment paper, excuse me. So, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna take a little bit and then you're just gonna, why is parchment paper so hard to rip? So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this. Take this out since it didn't really do anything yet. And then put this in here. Actually, no, it's dripping, so I'm just gonna pour it into this one. Because why the hell not, you know? Okay, so lesson learned. Don't go as fast when putting it in to the parchment paper. So hopefully it doesn't happen again for this second one. No, there. Now it can't, you know, go wrong, so. How do bakers do this? There, I think that's good enough. I don't know. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Cool, kind of interesting. And now we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna actually need to do all 3. So give me a second. Okay, and then for this last one, don't fold, gosh. Okay, this might be the last scoop, you guys. Yay. I don't know how well these are gonna turn out, but you know what? I was happy to make them and I enjoyed making them for sure. Okay, so I think these are done. Oh. I'll bring them to you. Or I'll bring you to them. Okay, so I think these are pretty much done. I mean, like, I don't know if that's how much I'm supposed to put in each of them, but I'm just pretty excited just to see how this will turn out. So I'm just gonna pop them in the oven again at 350 for about 50 to 60 minutes. And then after you're done with that, or while that's cooking, you basically just clean up because I have a lot of mess, as you can tell. But yeah, in 50 to 60 minutes, I will see you guys. Oh, I forgot to add extra pecans. No, just to make it look kind of nice and razzle-dazzled. So just sprinkle a few on top, you know, just so you can add a little pizzazz to it. And then once you think those are good, you can pop them in the oven, and then I will see you guys in 50 to 60 minutes. So here we go. Okay, and now we are done. Here's the end result. Do you guys see that? Do you see this? This is pretty amazing. I can't believe that I actually made this. You know, it seemed like it was gonna go bad at first, but you know, at the end result, you know, I feel like this is usually the things that happen with these Tasty Tuesdays, is I think it's gonna turn out horrible, and it doesn't turn out half as bad. At least it looks nice. Nothing's really official if you're baking or cooking unless you take a taste. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Oof. Wow, this is actual pumpkin banana bread. I can really taste the spices, the cinnamon. I can taste the walnuts definitely. I feel like me roasting them at first before I began the whole thing really helped. And I obviously taste the pumpkin, and I don't know, it just tastes really, really good. I'm proud of myself for doing this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing me make this recipe right here. I'm really proud of it. If you guys decide to make it, or you guys decide to add a few things or subtract a few things or make it your own, please tell me. Leave a comment down below if you guys made it, or you know, send me a picture via Instagram or Twitter to let me know how good this tasted. Also leave the link to the original post of how to make this pumpkin banana bread in the description below so you guys can follow that. If you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe, all the usual things. Follow me on my social media accounts, you know, and you know, happy first day of fall again. It's really a great time of the year, you know, just enjoy it, just bask in it, just enjoy all the pumpkin spice everything, and enjoy this pumpkin banana bread. And until the next Tasty Tuesdays, the hunger won't stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Boo.